Okay. So I'm trying the live streaming to see how it works. I try. Sorry if you saw it before, and there's a couple things. I'm going to be letting my dogs out and show my dogs, and hopefully answer some questions if you want to know something about my dogs. I will see. Obviously, I've got the camera a little bit away from the computer, so if I'm in the screen, I actually am not going to be sitting at the computer. So we will see how this works. And as you can hear, since I'm talking, this is why I often don't talk during videos with the dogs, is as soon as I start talking, they react. That's Piggy there. Miss Piggy's making all that commotion. And then her brother Hero often is the slightly higher pitched squeaky one. So I'm going to be letting the dogs out, and we're going to be playing with the dogs and seeing if people have any specific questions for us. I'm going to be watching the screen because I think you can chat back, but I'm not sure. I've never done this. So like I said, this is just to see how things work. All right, babes. There you go. There you go. And who are we going to let out? Are we going to let Honey out, or are we going to let Scout out? Dogs, dogs, dogs. Everywhere, dogs. Well, I think we're going to let Honey out first. All right, Honey Bun. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oop, that's too close. I guess I'm inside. Oh, we gotta sit over here. Yeah, there we go. There's the dog. Oh, thank you. Yes. Yes, I know. I know. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, these all good dogs. Oh, I gotta put the fiddle pad down. Nope. Hold on to that.
You don't know if it's good dogs or not. Yeah. Not about that.
That is the problem with little dogs, is they do not have big bladders. So I almost always have to have a piddle pad out if they don't have access to their doggy door. There we go, piddle pads out. Actually, when we first started traveling with the dogs, they had no bladder control whatsoever because they grew up with a doggy door. So they could go out every 30 minutes and do their thing. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Hey, bugs. Oh. Piggy, be nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I know, I know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
You were talking to? Whoa. What a good dog. Yeah, you can give her a good mom.
You all are ready to play, aren't you? Hey, hey. 8 ball. That's my hand. Please. How'd you do? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, and make sure that it looks like it's doing something.
Yeah, use that
Thank you.
Right, my mommy said.
What? Okay. Yes, I love my baby dogs. Yes, we do. We do. I love my dogs. We used to have more. Yeah, I had 2 dogs die last year. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. You think you can get that? You think you can get that? Huh? 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 Oh, let's go for Belly. Let's go for Belly. Let Mama get your belly. The reason this one is named Miss Piggy is when she was born, she has really short hair. Her hair is actually shorter than all the other dogs. You can't really tell when you look at her. But her skin is really, you can see it through the fur. And when she came out, she was pink. So I named her Miss Piggy. She looked like a little pink pig. Yeah. And now she's lived up with her name because she loves to eat everything. Uh-huh. And this is 8 Ball. She has like this figure 8 on her side, kind of. Of course, so does he. Yeah, so you. But his name's Hero because he has a mask. And I didn't want to call him Bandit. Yeah, I didn't want to call you Bandit. No. So you all good? You all good dogs? Huh? Be nice. I know, Java. We'll swap you all out in a minute, okay? All right. Java needs some out time too. Here, you can even take your bone with you, okay? Here. Mom's gonna put you right in here. All right, Java Bean. Come here. Oh. Here you go. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes, you're good dogs. You're good dogs. You are. Yeah, again, Java and Honey can't be out at the same time because Java is dying. Her trachea, her windpipe is collapsing. And actually, I thought she was going to die last week, but she perked back up. But at some point, it's going to collapse and she won't be able to breathe. That's why right now she has no collar on. And she tends to be less active because she really doesn't get as much oxygen as the rest of the dogs. So she's much slower, although she looks kind of okay. She doesn't run around like the other dogs. And she is a mommy dog. These are the 2, Java and Honey are the 2 mommy dogs. They both had litters. Java had 2 litters, and Honey had 1 litter. And this one, and 8 Ball are Honey's babies. And then Bugsy and Zesty, who you can see his ear here, this is, Zesty, is Java's babies from 2 different litters. Unfortunately, one of Bugsy's sister died last year. She's one that died. And yes, this big dog came out, this little dog. Didn't you? I think all my dogs are rescues, and I think, unfortunately, that my rescues are probably inbred because their puppies haven't been as healthy as I'd like. Bugsy has seizures, not too often, but he does have seizures. And I'm not sure. I haven't had x-rays done here of Hero, but I'm suspecting he's having a collapsed trachea problems too. And I don't know, Miss Piggy wheezes a lot too. And then they say that Miss Piggy has bronchitis, is what I was told by the vet. And this one wheezes a lot also, don't you? So Honey's the oldest of the bunch. You see right there? She's being a little nasty. Oh, protecting her bone. She doesn't quite understand she's in the cage and nobody can take her bone from her. So, yes, my dogs are taking full advantage of the fiddle pad, so they run off and go fiddle. Yeah. Yeah.
And then they try and make a big keep of
Yes, yes. Yep.
big. And I was trying to tell you that there's not about it, but the big thing with poop down there and big thing down poop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not really accurate when they poop because they tend to walk when they poop. So they'll start and then they start walking and then they miss the pad. But because they're raw fed, their poops are usually really nice and firm enough and dry enough that they're really easy to pick up. And they're not as stinky as dogs that eat dog food.
What do you do?
See, and now they're settling down. You're going to see them start doing their licking each other behavior. This is something they do all the time, and you don't hear a lot about it. I even commented to Vandar about this years ago that you don't hear that dogs do a lot of grooming just like cats. But they lick each other's eyes. I actually noticed it the most when we started traveling. Because they were in individual cages a lot of the time, they didn't get a chance to do the licking, the grooming. And I was looking and their eyes had the running marks down and I was like, what's with that? Are they sick? And then I realized, no, they're just not getting the morning licks that they normally get. The grooming, because they groom each other. They clean their eyes and they clean their ears. And then you see it like with chihuahuas too. The same thing as like with cats. You'll see them lick their arm and then rub their face and their head. But obviously another dog doing it is going to do a much better job. And you can see a lot of them are licking. There's a lot of licking behavior because this is, although they were out all night and they slept with us, I put them up so that we could have some coffee and stuff. And so this is the first time they've been let out since this morning. And so this is the time when they're going to do their licking behavior. Yeah, that's my babies. And then the other thing is I talk to my dogs all the time, like they're kind of like they're people. And so I'm always amazed at how many words they actually know. So then I have to be really careful when I talk about them because they'll react to the words. They know. They know if I'm getting dressed that it's likely I'm taking them out, and of course they've learned that from being in the van too. Because that's fine. Because obviously you have to. Yeah. Obviously you have to get dressed before you can walk them outside the van. So they see me put my shoes on. My shoes are a big signal that I'm getting ready to go outside, although I often don't wear shoes because I hate shoes. I do. And just a lot of words. No, she's fine. They play nice. They play nice. Yeah, I don't have the big mic on, so I'm not sure how well the sound is. But I see there's some more stuff on the screen, so I'm gonna get up and take a look at it. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to do something. Yes, dogs. No. No. No, don't smack me. Okay.
Push. Push.
And then, I put a picture of Zesty up when he was a pup and he had the surgery, but you can still see, I don't know how well it shows up on the screen, but his scar from the surgery where he had the ball of his femur cut off. And then dogs are really lucky because they'll build scar tissue that will work like the joint. So they don't actually need to have their hip replaced. But I do watch him because he actually doesn't have a real hip joint. So I don't like him standing up on his hind legs like the other dogs, like when I feed treats. Hey. And I don't like him jumping a lot, jumping high distances because I don't want him to hurt his leg. Nice. Good boy. 8-ball. This one up today. Can we see if we can help? Do we want to see if we can? No, we can't because we don't want to make that much noise. Hey. Thank you. This dog here has learned how to get into the top bunk in the van. Because I try to split the dogs up a little so I don't have all 7 dogs in the top bunk with me. But she's learned to go up on the window side because there's room in between. And she just slides on up, scurries up between the bunk bed and the wall. So she uses it like to give her leverage to be able to pull herself up, not jump up. And she knows how to do that really well now. Last time we were in the van and I put her down with Vandar because I was kind of dividing him by size. I gave him the 3 bigger dogs, which was Bugsy, 8-ball, and Honey, and then I took the other dogs. And she was down there for less than a minute before she came scooching up to the top bunk with me. So they are pretty smart when they want to be. Yeah. Are we good? Are we all good? Yeah. Hey. You keep doing that, Mama's going to put you up. Is that right? Say. All right, I'm tired of that growling. I'm tired of no, you're okay, Bugs. 8-ball, in. Let's see now, Bugsy ran in with her. All right. We'll have a few less dogs, a little less chaos. Just the little ones. All we have now is the little ones. So these are all the smaller dogs. We've had dogs for so many years that to us, this isn't unusual at all. We've had this every day. Yeah, we have this every day. We have dogs.
We have dogs every day, don't we? Dogs every single day.
Oh, yeah, I know, I know. I don't want to watch you doing that on camera, bud.
Mhm.
Well, we live in Southern California and it's raining today. So I didn't make the dogs go out in the rain because, well, I'd have to go out in the rain too, wouldn't I? I'd have to go out in the rain too. And they say, we don't like it wet. We don't like it cold. Is it your turn now? Mm.
But, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, he did exactly what I talked about. He moved before he was done. I love to see Java play because she doesn't play a lot. Nope, not on the video. Not on the video. Nope. Well, thank you all for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end the streaming now. I was just seeing kind of how it worked and getting an idea if the camera works and everything. I actually don't have a webcam, so